Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and it's going to be my Naruto SD Rock Lee Springtime Youth Episode 9 review. First part of this, and then, second part, and give my overall opinion on the whole episode. So, yeah, this first part of the episode where we get to see a lot of Neji and Hinata. This is basically Neji's part of the episode. So, yeah, Neji was sent to go train Hinata. So that's what he was trying to do, but his teammates kind of got in the way in the whole process, and it just made a whole mess. Not to mention, even Hinata's teammates came and just made it worse. I mean, there's just so many people trying to teach and help her. It just did not go well. So, Neji was trying to teach her. They did all this hijinks, some retarded crap that was going on around them, and ended up hurting Hinata, and Hinata just had to just leave, basically. She just left. She couldn't handle it. Freaking, Tenten's like the only rational one there. Freaking, Guy and Rock Lee like, hey, you got the same hair as us and whatnot, because their hair, if you look at Hinata's hair, it does kind of resemble their hair, except it's just long hair. So Guy was trying to recruit her basically to put the tights on so he can train better. And so Neji did a whole bunch of 64 palms to it, destroy it, and did it to everyone else. And then Naruto kept trying to interfere with the training. He's like, hey, what you guys doing? And then you already know Hinata's love Naruto, so every time he sees Naruto, she passes out. So he tried to stop that. So he kept trying to come, and he had to keep sky palming him out of there. So as that all was happening, there was like two or three rogue ninjas like, yeah, we're gonna steal the Byakugan. I'm like, really? You're gonna steal that eye on all eyes? I guess it's easier because it was within the village. But hey, so they wanted the power of the Byakugan. So they were trying to steal it from her. So she, as I said, she left, and so she was in town by herself. And she saw Naruto, or Naruto's, and he's like, hey, is he trying to teach it? He's trying to train his shadow clone? And he's like, no! And it's those guys. One of them actually did look like Naruto a little bit, besides having like these lines under his eyes. Besides that, he kind of looked like Naruto. But so then they surrounded her, and actually Hinata was holding her own. She knocked out almost all of them besides one person. But that person's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you now. And he's using this chain scythe thingy, like the scythe, and then the chain right there, and he just whoosh, and gets her legs, and he's like, I'm gonna finish you off now, ha! And then he's all saying that no one likes the Hyuga clan, so no one's gonna save you guys. So he thought he's gonna be okay, and trying to defeat her, but no, Neji comes, saves her, and then they're like, we need to combine our powers together. I'm saying sorry for also the time where I was being like incredibly mean to you. If you remember, they did fight it in the Chunin exams, and he said all that crap to her. Remember that? So he's apologizing for all that and everything. Like, we need to work as a team because we're part of the same clan. We need to work together. And so they're like 64 palm time, and they end up doing that and knocking all the Narutos away. Because also Neji, not Neji, but Rock Lee, Guy, and the rest of them, they all were wearing Naruto suits because they're trying to address her weakness, which was Naruto. So they're all dressed up as Naruto. So same thing goes with those rogue ninjas. They're also dressed up as Naruto. So when they jumped into the mix, they look all the same. So it's like, well, it was just 64 palm and spin cycle defense crap all at once. And so they just knocked them all away. Happy ending for them. And so that's what happens. And then Naruto came back again, and then Neji, that was actually the real Naruto, so Hinata actually did pass out. And so Neji's like, I was trying to stop this the whole time. It's like, sky palm! He does it again. And he's blasting off again, like Team Rocket guy. So yeah, that was the first part of the episode. So yeah, second part. Okay, part 2 of this episode. Pretty good. This whole episode is pretty funny with these two, Neji, Hinata. What the heck, So this part of the episode shows that Hinata wants to overcome her weakness with Naruto. She always passes out when she sees Naruto. She's trying to overcome that in this episode right now. Didn't go so well though. I mean, the first thing they really did was basically what Rock Lee did with Sakura, and you saw how Rock Lee didn't do well with Sakura at all. So she basically did the same steps because Rock Lee was trying to teach her, hey, I'm a love master. If you do this, your result is love. And so there, Tenten and Rock Lee, Tenten actually was reasoning with this and actually saying, to overcome your weakness, you need to go on a date with them. If you be around them 24/7, you won't have to feel that kind of way no more, like that, or passing out anymore. And so that's what they try to do. So she comes over, she tries to be all like nice and stuff, giving him some boiled water so she can Naruto can cook the noodles, because he makes some ramen noodles. And he's like, yeah, I need to get some hot water. So she came, tried to give him some hot water. And then after that, gave her a basket of like flowers or fruits or something like that. And apparently had a ladybug in it. And then she's like, oh, I get that ladybug. And she starts doing 64 palms, and she 64 palms his face. And so he got all jacked up, and then he's like, ah, my face! And then he got poked in the eye too, and he's like, ah, it's all messed up looking. And so then Rock Lee's like, the only way you can stop him out of that whole panicking mode is to kiss him. And so you already know. Hinata's like, oh, kiss, she explodes. she couldn't take it. And so Tenji's like, I kind of know what happened there. And so she's all flying in the mid-air, and then what's his name? Neji ends up seeing her fly in the mid-air. He's like, what the heck is this? And so, like I said, they're trying to figure out what they can do now. And so Neji comes like, oh, so I see you're trying to work on that weakness. So I can help you. And so then they're trying to make her kind of become more like Sakura, because you see Sakura, she's always hitting on Naruto, like punching him and whatnot. So you need to be able to do a punchline to get in a situation where you can like tell him off or shut him up, and then you hit him. So that's kind of how they were trying to do. So he's not gonna hit him. So Neji's trying to teach her like the comedic way of the Byakugan or the Hyuga's clan 64 palm, the punchline 64 palm is what it's called. So yeah. So I'm serious. It's called 64 punchline. So they're battling off each other and whatnot, and Hinata actually ends up winning because he's all like, I can't let you date Naruto, because he didn't realize that's what they're trying to do. Like their main goal is trying to make Hinata date Naruto. So he's like, I can't let you do that. No, you can't do that. And so he had like all this vision in his head, and apparently he's like a really big brotherly type person to Hinata, which is nice to see. And so she ends up like, no, like don't, you get the wrong ideas, get that out your head. And he actually wins the punchline, technically speaking, and he ends up losing. And so then she's gonna try it on Naruto, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't hit him. She just can't. And then Naruto's like, I like the way you are, and you're so nice to me. I'm gotten used to that and everything. And so she's like, huh, because Rock Lee said, that's not like you. I like you, like you're fine the way you are. You don't have to change. And so she, at the end of the episode, she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be the way I am. But I did progress a little bit because I stayed around Naruto longer than I expected, and I didn't pass out all quickly like I normally do. So as we thought that was gonna be like, yeah, she finally got over at least a little bit. Naruto comes, she passes out, and so then Tenji's like, ah, dang it, and yeah. So that was the whole episode there. Like I said, it was really funny. I really enjoyed it. Next episode, we're gonna see Ina Shikacho in this. So I'm curious what's gonna happen with this episode. How Shikamaru is gonna be pretty funny. Let's just see what happens here, because I'm really curious about this one. So yeah, leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the episode. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Naruto ST Rock Lee Springtime of Youth. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster. Until then, break out.